So it's currently 12:30 in the morning right now. So I can't really speak as loud as I usually do in my videos. So I'm going to have to keep it a little bit quieter. But I had it ready before I left the house because I went to round one of the Australian Rules Football League tonight. So that's why I'm making this video so late. But before I went out, I'd already made my video. I'd already made it. And I was like, when I get home, I'm quickly edit it, upload it, and then head to bed. But when I was out, I saw this story developing, and when I was like at the game at quarter time, half time, or whenever there was boring parts in the middle of the game, I was like checking my phone, checking Twitter, checking Messenger because one of the boys were constantly sending me updates. And I knew that the more that this developed and the more shit I started to see coming out about this game, I was just like, I'm going to have to scrap whatever footage I have for my video made already, which I was making about fucking Aiden Ross and how he got Andrew Tate put into jail, and how today he came out and he apologized for putting Andrew Tate in the jail. And it wasn't that long of a video, and I was just like, yeah, done, got to quickly edit it, then go to bed. So we're obviously here and we're talking about the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Now, when I first saw that this game was coming out around about a month ago, it got announced relatively lately. It's not like it got announced a long time ago. It only recently got announced that this was coming out. But when it did, this shot up my list of my most anticipated games for the year. When I was younger, me and my brother, all we used to do was play this game religiously. And when I say religiously, I literally mean religiously. Every fucking day, we used to just hammer Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2. I'm pretty sure I still have them, actually. Wait. Now, I couldn't find the second one for some fucking reason, but I have the first one here. A fucking copy with the disc still in it. The fucking, the manual with it of the original Star Wars Battlefront on Xbox, on goddamn Xbox. That's how much I love this series, that when I got rid of my Xbox, which I wish I fucking didn't when I was younger, there was a few games that I kept, and this was one of them. And as you can tell by the background, Ahsoka's lightsabers, Boba Fett helmet, Din Djarin's helmet. I am a fucking massive Star Wars fan. Huge Star Wars fan. So when this game was announced, I was literally edging. I was fucking edging. And I was looking forward to this fucking shit coming out. Now, this all started yesterday when I originally heard that this game was going to be 60 gigabytes. 60 gigabytes. Why? Why does a game that was released in 2004 and 5 need to be 60 gigabytes? But then I heard, my mate told me that apparently the reason why it was that much is that they were putting some of the movie clips into the game, and apparently they were being exported as 4K. Now, I was a little bit annoyed, but I was fine with it because I was just like, I'm still holding out for the nostalgia. And then when I went to go install it today before I left to go to the football, I saw that actually it was like 25 gigs. I don't know why it was saying 60 gigs, but it was like actually 25 gigs to install the game. So I let it install. Then I left my house, and as I got to the game, started seeing my phone, and all I could see was negative shit about this game. I saw this tweet come out from Culture Crave, and we're going to go through each goddamn point about this. Each point in this. First of all, there's over 1,000 reviews and only 21% are positive. Yes, that is absolutely true. At this point in time, there is 1,500 reviews on Steam for the game. 21% of them are positive. It's at a mostly negative review. That's how you know. That's how bad this release is. There was 10,000 people trying to play on launch night. And this is just PC. This isn't console. This is just PC. At one point, there was 10,000 people who tried to hop in. The game only launched with 3 multiplayer servers, which each of them allowing 64 players. It's 2024. 2024. I don't give a fuck what game it is, whether it's a remastered game from 2004 and 5 or a fucking brand new goddamn game that no one's ever heard of. What fucking game in 2024 releases with 3 servers? 3. When I heard this, I thought it was bullshit. I didn't believe it. I actually didn't believe it. I thought that this was a lie. The fact that this game only released with 3 multiplayer servers. I thought it was bullshit. I was just like, there's no way this is true, but it is. The game released with I'm going to have fucking heart palpitations. Apparently, also these 3 servers as well. Only 3 servers they were crashing, and once you were getting into the server, it had multiple lag. I saw this clip going around through Reddit. It was like a popular clip going around on one of the Battlefront Reddit pages, and god damn, the lag is horrible. It looks like the nostalgia of it. Like when I first saw the clip, I was just like, oh my god, my Battlefront, oh my god, it's full of players, and like there's so many people on, and then just the lag is unbearable. Just the glitching and the lag and just the clip. Oh, it's just so fuck. And to top it all off, 35. You said USD. You're Australian, aren't you? Yes, that's right. I am an Aussie. You know how much that costs over here? The game is $51.22. 51. Now, thank God I got it on sale before the game released. I had it on special, so it was like cost me $40. But even then, the game, it was cheaper back then. It was cheap. I know it's 2 games, but they came out in 2004 and 5. The games are fucking almost 20 years old, and you're making me pay $40 for this shit with 3 servers. Now, I've heard great things about the single player. Multiple people haven't just been posting their dislike of the game on Steam, but they've also been posting a lot of their dislike on Twitter. And one person says that apparently, the single player for Battlefront 2, which is actually really good. Like, the Battlefront campaign is really great. It's really great, and it's a real good story about how you're following, you're following the 501st Legion, of how they, like, started off as clones, and then they eventually, once they betrayed the Jedi after Order 66, and then they became, stormtroopers, and it follows them, and it follows like their turmoil of having to betray some of the Jedi, and it's a really fucking well done, and it's like, especially for a campaign that kind of like was almost tacked onto the game, it still was really fucking great, and the story itself that's told through the cutscenes are amazing, and like that's the only good thing out of the game. But the multiplayer. The multiplayer is what everyone wants. The 64-player multiplayer, the classic nostalgic Battlefront. No one can fucking get on this shit. Now, I can't believe this, man. Now, I was holding out for this game. I was like, you know what? Yesterday, I was talking about it, and I was saying to the boys that, like, yeah, I might be, I'm a bit skeptical of the fact that, like, there might be some server issues. But I think we should be all right. Like, yeah, we've had server issues a lot this year with, like, Helldivers 2, and Last Epoch had some server issues, but, they had hundreds of thousands of players, and they eventually fixed it, and there's still heaps of people were allowed to get on, so maybe, like, the first day or 2 might be a bit iffy, but there'll still be able to be a lot of people playing, which is why I wasn't too shattered that I wasn't going to be playing it today. I was looking forward to playing it more tomorrow, because I was just like, I'm going to the footy tonight, that's absolutely fine with me. There's probably going to be a lot of people trying to hop on. So, like, even though there'll be, I was hoping there would be a lot of servers, people might still struggle to get on, but in the next couple of days, it will be absolutely fine, and it will plateau itself out, and then we'll all be good. But when I heard there was, I can't chat. Guys, I can't believe, 3. If this game doesn't get fixed in the next couple of days, like, I'm not giving you this long. If they don't start adding servers quick, I'm refunding this game, and I hope everyone else does too. It wouldn't surprise me if there's been a lot of people who have already refunded this game, who are extremely pissed off, even more pissed off than I am, and I am extremely annoyed. The fact that, like, how can you fuck this up? How can you fuck up this bad? How can you only have 3? I've said it multiple times, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in my brain. I'm actually gobsmacked. I'm bamboozled. I'm baffled of how you think that a game like Battlefront, the classic collection Battlefront, and the guys who did this, Aspire, they previously did the Tomb Raider remaster, and they brought that over. They ported that over, because apparently they're, like, known for porting things over. That's what that company does. It got pretty decent reviews for the Tomb Raider remastered 1, 2, and 3. And apparently it was pretty decent. So I was just like, you know what? I have a little bit of hope for this, but man, this is fucking horrible. I don't know if I've ever heard a release like we've had some pretty bad releases, especially in terms of servers over the years. But in terms of fucking up this bad for your servers, I don't think there's been anything worse. Like, let me know if there's been something worse. Like, I can't think of a game where the servers have been this bad. like, even when servers have been banned in the past, a lot of people have still been able to get in. But the fact that they only had 3 blows my brain. It literally just fucking poof. Man, I am going to be refunding this game in a day or two. And then I'll be putting that money towards Dragon's Dogma 2, a game that will actually be worth my money if they don't fix these servers. Like, come on, man. I'm fucking pissed. That's what this video is. This video is just me fucking pissed. Like, I can't express it that much because of how late it is. It's almost fucking 1 in the morning. Like, if it was in the afternoon, I'd be yelling right now. I'd be yelling. I'd be fucking throwing shit. I'd be grabbing my samurai sword and chopping up another fucking pop vinyl. I'm so pissed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this down below. Are you just as fucking bamboozled as I am, man? This is ridiculous. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Peace out.